Y'all boys go natural, man. It might seem all fun and games right now, but later on, when dude old and his body starts sagging and he start having ED, he gonna regret all this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instant gratification never lasts long.
Shit. Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. In today's video, we got a video none other than by that guy, Ashton Hall. You know, Mr. Dip Your Face in Water guy. That's what I'm doing. Today, we got a video that says, Ashton Hall, natty or not? That shit popped up on my timeline. I gotta know. Is this nigga who's selling all this shit really natural or not? TRaw, go ahead and take it away, man.
I feel like they gonna announce to us that he's using PEDs, bro. Nigga too shredded.
Too shredded. Alright, man, we're gonna see.
It says you can, you will. Only thing is, you can't and you won't. And why? Because you're not on PD.
Oh, shit.
Straight to the fish and grits, man.
Coach Greg in today's video, a
Fish and
natty or
gravy.
not on none other than Ashton Hall official.
Is he gonna
Guy
dip his
has
face in ice in this video? I don't
1.7
think so.
million followers on Instagram.
I'm
and
beginning
has
to think
an
that this is
incredible
before all
physique. And
that.
so it begs to reason, or is this guy just trying to do people? Or as the commenters say that I'm gonna say, guy just has elite level genetics. Looking at his physique, I see no outward signs of PD use. He does not have acne, skin looks great, hasn't lost hair.
So that's good
Doesn't have
signs. No
overdeveloped
large
traps
hair. You
and
know how
delts,
fast
as
black men
many
lose
people
their
think
hair?
are signs of steroid use, when they're
For sure.
actually not. And he's not super dry and not overly vascular. Is that proof that the guy's natural? Of course not. And so he seems to maintain year-round conditions somewhere between 8 and 9% body fat. That is truly remarkable. The guy has a ton of size. And so why would anyone think this guy is a natural? He has no outward signs of using steroids, except for the fact the guy looks like a pro bodybuilder. But is it because of his elite level genetics and the way he trains? After all, 8-time Mr. Olympia champion Ronnie Coleman, he was able to build a physique even better than this while natural. The guy turned pro as a natty. He then went on PDs and became one of the best, if not the best bodybuilder of all time. And so let's first look back at his genetics. Was this guy built when he was younger? How did he do?
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody.
Oh, he did that in 3 years? I'm flabbergasted right now. This nigga is a liar. If he's coming out saying that he's natural, no way. Bro, in context, I'll show you a picture of me in the gym. I've been in the gym for the last 5 years. That's the biggest I've ever got. Okay? That's the biggest. This nigga went from that to that. Okay, yeah. Okay, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You'll never will, buddy.
Okay, and so with years of training under his belt, he's clearly an intermittent or advanced trainer at this point. The guy looks absolutely amazing. And at this point, he's reached an impressive physique. Age 23, 183 pounds. Look at this guy's physique. Clearly, the hard work has paid off. And so it goes without saying, this guy, he does in fact have elite level genetics, better than 99% of the population. 183 pounds. 3 years ago. 35 pounds later, life suddenly changed for me. Who's with me? And so after already acquiring all those newbie gains, when it's in fact possible to gain a ton of muscle early in your lifting career, he then suddenly puts on 36 pounds of muscle in 3 years. All while staying shredded. And arguably, it may have been more than 35 pounds of muscle. He looks to have gotten even leaner 3 years later than he was at the beginning. How is it possible to suddenly put on this much muscle, this much size later on in your lifting career? Had you first joined the gym at age 23, had hardly any muscle, and put on a ton, well, that would make sense.
Facts. Like, for context, guys, I started off fat. I turned my fat into muscle. And during that transition of turning fat into muscle, any fat guy will tell you, once you stop sustaining that calorie that took you to that weight of, I was 260, my boy. From 260, so once I stopped eating the food that took me to 260 and I started lowering my intensity of my workouts, keep staying the same, eventually I'm just gonna get smaller, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like some people will say, oh yeah, you could get to that big if you eat. Yeah, but we all know what happens when you eat. You have that bulk, built look, but you don't look lean. You don't look shredded. I don't think it's possible to do both. I just don't think so. You either gotta get fat or you get lean, nigga. You can't do both.
You have great genetics coupled with newbie gains and bammo, you put on a ton of muscle. But this was done later in his
Not without
lifting career,
steroids,
and so
at
it
least.
stands to reason that the sudden change was probably the result of using PEDs. But we can't conclude the guys on PEDs as
I gotta put away my water, y'all, boys.
So let's
I
see,
don't think
how
I'll
does
be
he
eating
exactly
this
tell people to
video.
train, and how does
Ashton
he
Hall
train?
has
Burn up
disappointed
to
me.
500 calories in under 20 minutes. Really? And so to do that, you have to average over 416 watts. And in case you don't know just how impressive that is, I can't even come close to doing that. And I've been training, sprinting, riding bikes for over 4 years, and I'm competing at a high level. 416 watts, or about 500.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that nigga saying he's burning 500 calories. You know, to say you're burning 500 calories, that's the equivalent of saying that this nigga played 2 full NBA games.
Yeah,
He's not an NBA player.
for sure.
So that's impossible. I don't know anybody who's even burnt 1,000 calories in a day. Anybody who's ever said that is a liar. You can't burn 1,000 calories in a single day, bro. The amount of activity that you would have to do, you would die in the process of trying.
What?
Calories in 20 minutes. The best cardiovascular athletes in the world, yes, they can do it, but not doing this. Flailing around the gym, jumping, hopping around. You're not burning 500 calories in 20 minutes. For the most part, average person, if you're lucky, perhaps 200. Not 500. I must stress to you guys how promised results will be from having structured program designs for you. It's a game changer. And honestly, how I've managed to build my physique the way I have over the years. Really. And so you built that incredible physique, jumping around, doing toe touches, planks, burpees, and so on. That's your secret?
No.
Hit cardio? Really? It only takes 90 days for a full transformation. Ashton's found the secret. Jump around, hit cardio, 20 minutes,
90
500
days is
calories.
crazy,
You're
bro.
gonna get shredded, build
You're
36
not getting
pounds
shredded
of
like
muscle.
him in
It's
90 days, bro.
guaranteed. No problem.
It's not happening.
You all can do it. And so the problem is, it says you can, you will. Only thing is, you can't and you won't. And why? Because you're not on PDs. And even with the PDs, perhaps 95% of you will not get these results. And so just because your favorite fitness influencer, who seems to run almost as fast as Ben Johnson,
can't
but
believe
twice
everything
the
these
size of
boys
Ben,
say,
and Ben
boys.
failed for PDs. Just
Take all this
because
shit with a
he
grain of
says
salt,
something
man.
doesn't mean it's true. People want to know how I went from 25% body fat to 9%, and all the while adding 20 pounds of muscle in 1 year. Steroids. We know it's steroids. Think of it. Do you really think a guy who has this much experience, who's not a newbie, is going to suddenly go from 25% body fat to 9 while adding 20 pounds of muscle? In a
That's
year.
insane.
And so what really shocked me is that people can't see right through this. You really think this guy dropped 17% body fat, all the while adding 20 pounds of muscle while being natural, doing toe touches, jumps, and hit cardio? And do you really think that's how he really trains in the real world? He looks like Superman chasing a train. He looks like Ben Johnson, only with double the muscle and more athletic, faster than half the guys in the NFL.
This edit is crazy.
Really?
Man, make him look like Superman for real.
But no, I promise. That's how I built my physique. And so what are my conclusions? My conclusions are this. I believe the guy was natural up to the age of 23 and developed a world-class physique. and then decided, hey, I want to push my physique to the next level. I'm going to go on PDs, not tell anyone about it. I'm going to make a mind-blowing transformation. I'm going to go from 25% to 9% in 6 months while adding 20 pounds of muscle in a year. And I'll keep it going, and in 3 years goes from 183 to 218 pounds while staying shredded the entire time. And not only that, actually getting leaner. And so if you think this guy's natural,
and you know, to be honest with you,
in the 5%
there's
of people who also thought the Liver King was natural. Perhaps you're Paul Salentino.
Didn't you know, Paul, about the steroid use?
Yo, bro, how did you guys think that that guy was natural? He was fucking ripped out of his mind.
You should.
The answer is
jumping around eating nutsacks and shit.
Duh.
You remember that video?
Yeah, Pete.
no.
Are you really that gullible? Hopefully not. Now, if you want a supplement that can actually help you with your cardio, become a better butter burner. No, not burn 500 calories in 20 minutes, but actually make a significant difference in your health that has human studies, double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled studies.
All right, Greg.
Show exactly
okay,
how
Greg.
this.
Okay. We get it. You're trying to sell that shit. You're trying to pop it. Man, listen, man. I ain't finna do the double closeout this time. We doing single camera today, okay, man? Listen, all I gotta say to y'all, bro, don't be falling for these niggas, scams and shit. I didn't believe for 1 second that guy was natural. I mean, I know I joked around and trolled and my glorious king and face water dips. But I mean, to be honest with you, bro, there's plenty of proof. The size, that's one. I've been training since I was 21, bro. I'm now 29. That's 9 years of training. And I'm pretty much the same size I was when I was 22. You feel me? I done lost all the weight. I done basically put it down to skin and muscle. A little bit of fat. I'm probably like 18% right now, 17%, somewhere around there. But like, Gango, I do this and I'm telling you, that's not possible. Not from where he was, 23 to that size. People just don't get that big without steroids most of the time.
For sure.
Don't fall for the hype, man. You know what I'm saying? Just follow your own routine and move to the beat of your own drums. If you want to take steroids, do that. I ain't telling you not to, nigga. You want to shrink your nuts and your testicles, boy? Go ahead, boy. You know what I'm saying? You want to have that road rage? Go ahead, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's not for me. And if it's not for you either, then stay away. TRaw.
Y'all boys go natural, man. It might seem all fun and games right now, but later on when dude old and his body starts sagging and he start having ED, he gonna regret all this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instant gratification never lasts long.
I know he's not trying to be funny, but it's his tone, y'all boys.
This man though.
Anyways, y'all boys. Y'all made it to the end of this video, man. We appreciate you. We love y'all, man. Grateful for y'all, man. We can't do this without y'all, man. So go ahead, comment up what's your favorite part of this video. Let us know. You know, what else you want to react to next, man? Hit us on Instagram. You already know. You got the socials right here below. Till further notice, you already know. We out.